I just wanted to come back and finish this off. They booted me off the other live. They booted me off the other live, y'all. So we don't have any more questions. I finally found the messages I was looking for. You feel me? Wait, I have to get prepared. So y'all come on back in here while I'm gonna get ready real quick. Why are you over here? It's because Alex Dude is over here is why I would be. Yeah. The more productive thing is to block your ass. Oh shit. But check this out. I'm not going to stop these lies until I dispute all the bullshit he was saying. Because, I don't like liars. And I don't like to be lied on. So when somebody say they was part of my organization and they brought all the resources and I didn't bring nothing, but I got all the money, I wonder what they're going to do when they see this. So this has to be the day that I added him to Conforce, 2019, May 21st. Now watch how quick this motherfucker gets booted out my shit. Watch this. I should have just asked you to ask, bro, can I connect you with them? I said, you too late now, bro. I told you like a week ago. No, this is something different. Damn. Oh, okay. This is it. No, I meant I should have had you ask in the group. I didn't know about the family shelters. I wouldn't have had no suggestions, honestly. Because at this point, we didn't have partners who had property to put people up in. We didn't have the safe house. We didn't have the partners with 211 in the county at the time. So then we were strictly just raising money to put people in hotels. So he comes in there, and like I told y'all, he immediately starts asking for money, and I had to check him about that shit. So then he pops up finding all these homeless people with nowhere to send them. So what the man was doing was he was trying to use. Oh, Gab, you didn't just see him like talking all the shit in the world? Oh, okay. Oh, I ain't got enough. Okay, my bad. I want to make it as. All right. I'm sorry. I'm going to add a little bit more. They said it's not realistic enough yet. Damn, the shit that was in my bed just came. Okay, now we ready. Don't worry about it. I can 3D print some more of this shit. All right. So he said, now check this out. Now this nigga came in there trying to tell me how to run my shit. He gonna tell me I need to delete everybody and start over. Cause wouldn't nobody help him with his shit. I said, I know about the family, we don't have the suggestions. We need to get rid of everybody and start over. It's a resource hub with no resources. Nigga, no, my shit ain't no goddamn resource hub. And later on, he tries to turn this into a program. He was trying to be a resource hub with no resources. But mine, he wanted me to put my resources as the resources in the resource hub and get paid for it. But he said, I know, but like you already expressed that most of them aren't responsive or active. And maybe not remove everyone, but we need more resources. Like if there isn't a person that works with homeless families, we need one. Like if I have a youth, I know I can be like, Vaun, can you help me with this youth? And you a resource for that. Or if I ask Michelle Pitts and her family, he's asking this shit, but this is already what we have. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is already how we're set up. But because he right away just tried to come in and ask for money, I never had a conversation with him about how this shit worked. I just told him just not to do that. He's powder sugar. Y'all play too damn much. Okay. Okay, now this was the next thing. He tried to do a whole thing. Now, mind you, we have program the parks. We work in county parks. We bring music. We play music. We cook food for the kids. All this different type of shit. He comes in there and asks for money to do the exact same shit at another park because of his daughter. Now, remember I asked him what happened to his daughter? Did he ever answer that question? He's not going to. Because I'm going to show you part of the reason why he's not going to answer that question. Because the same way he took in Zay and was talking about how he took Zay in and all these people was living in his house, he does that to make it seem like he shelters people, and then he asks for money for them because he definitely... Oh, I ain't forget the pipe. I can make one. I ain't got time for that. So this is what he did. He came in my group, he asked for all this different shit, right? They gave him cash. Now, he explained this in the live where we were going back and forth about the snow. He claimed that he was at Dave and Buster. For some reason, I recall him being if there's not going to be any squashing, bro. There's no squashing. The only squashing that I have to say is if he atones, admits to the people that he took money from that he owes, if he pays the fucking money back, if he stops lying about all this shit that I'm talking about. If he's not going to do that, we don't got nothing to talk about. Nothing at all. You know, I'm not finna do that. Y'all just, come on, man. Let's stay on task. So he got all this money. They gave him cash. I can name the people. I'm not going to name them, but they gave him cash or Cash App. He took the goddamn money, went to Dave and Buster or wherever he fucking claimed he went, and played games all fucking day. Now, mind you, we were supposed to be at the park at a certain time. This nigga was like 3 hours late. Showed up with a bunch of goddamn balls and started passing the balls out. I said, I think they gave him like $500. I said, bro, this is what you got with $500? You showed up here with like, at the most, 60 balls. This is what you showed up here with. Now, mind you, Senator Taylor gave some meat so we can cook with on the grill. He had some dude with him. I don't know what happened, but this is what ended up happening. He came 3 hours late. They didn't cook the goddamn food. They end up leaving with the food and claiming, bro, they left with the fucking food and claimed that the food was spoiled. Now, who the fuck would drive off with like 10 packs of spoiled meat? Who the fuck? And y'all think I'm lying. This shit is all real. He said he told you the food was spoiled. Because he left not only with the container, but he left with Senator Taylor's cutting board and knife that she wanted back. So I said, how the fuck? First of all, he brought somebody else with him. And then he gonna tell me that the other dude left with the food because he claimed it was spoiled. He didn't check the food or nothing. You just let this nigga drive off with the fucking food and never bring it back. And he gonna say, no, he said he told you it was spoiled. He said, that's not my fault. She communicated it to you. I guess she told me to stop there in the group, never said anything, so I knew what you knew. I didn't even know stuff was supposed to be returned. Bro, how do you get cooking like knives and shit from people and don't know you're supposed to give it back? And I'm pretty sure she specifically told you she wanted her shit back. Lena is not like that. She will tell you, she will give you all the fucking directions in the goddamn world. Yes, niggas left with the meat. Gwitty, what's good, brother? I'm on one, Gwitty. Left with the meat, left with the cutting board and the knife. I was trying to do something in the park yesterday. I was going to buy the food with what money? Because I can clearly show in here before this, he didn't have no fucking money. I was coming up 14th and Capitol. I stopped and got it. It was a tub full of stuff. Also, he picked up the shit from Lena. And I'm pretty sure she told him to return her shit. She says, y'all need charcoal. We drove to the back and got charcoal. Why would I think her stuff only for you at my event? It's not an event, bro. We cook at the park anytime we there. When he said it was spoiled, he was going to buy more. I said, cool. Why would I bring it up? It's embarrassing. I already said I should check. Should have checked. And took responsibility for that. But all that, it was supposed to go to you shit. She never said that. Next time, I'm going to buy my own food. How you going to buy your own food, bro, and you ask for money for the shit and you just showed up with balls? See, this is the wordplay trick that he does when he claims he buys shit with his own money. Fam, they gave this nigga like $500. He went and bought 60 balls. He went and bought 60 balls. And he didn't have money before that. So how are you going to buy your own food? You're going to buy food with the money that was given to you to do the shit that you said you were going to do? Look, check this out. Now, mind you, he already was 3 hours late. He showed up with that little ass shit, left, never came back. They kept the meat and the goddamn board. And he gonna say, it's kids fighting, having seizures and shit. I'm not thinking about double checking the food. And I didn't it was never brought out. I inboxed her and she kept posting in there. And I told him, I said, you asked Comforce. You got supplies from Comforce. It became Comforce, not Frank's event. Because I told you fucking before, don't ask motherfuckers in here for money for shit that you want to do. On top of that, not at no fucking park when we already have a whole program. Why would you ask people to fund a program or the same activities, whether you want to call it a program or not, that we already have a program for? What sense do that make? Does that make sense to anybody here? No, I'm not talking about these goddamn balls, because this nigga, this is what he came with. He came with a bunch of goddamn balls. I said, had you listened to what I was talking about, you would have known that. If you would have been there when we got there and we had the food going, none of that other shit would have happened like that. You asked for that money and only had the balls. Oh, I forgot Bubbles. He brought Bubbles too. Balls and Bubbles, bro. That looked crazy. That looks crazy when you ask for money and my shit and you show up with 60 balls and like 8 packs of Bubbles. That looks like you're stealing, which I already know that you are a thief. You're a scam artist. And it looks to me, because you know what happens when they give me money? I pay and buy all the shit. They gonna see a brand new grill. They gonna see brand new balls. They gonna see brand new plates. They gonna see ice. They gonna see the 1900 sodas. They gonna see all the shit that look like every dime that they fucking gave me. Not $500, and I'm gonna show up with two tubs of 60 balls, 30 in this one, 30 in this one, and motherfucker 8 packs of Bubbles with $500. He can't dispute this, bro. He can't. How? You can't explain this. I said that looked crazy. It sounds simple to say I want to do something. Shit get real and hard to bring vision to life and deal with the bullshit, which is why I said you can't say you didn't include me, because I didn't include you. Doing programs and events in the parks was never your thing. It's been ours. It's been ours since then, which is why, regardless of what Lena was saying, somebody asking me, because, Lena was trying to be supportive, so she wanted to help him, even though I told her the same shit. Regardless of what Lena was saying about working with you, that's like somebody asking me, why don't I work with Activate the Parks or the Village Group when we've been doing this before and more effectively than them? Why would you buy food, though? We literally was already preparing food to do this same thing at the parks. I literally was just there the day before talking about retaliation and doing something preventative. I don't see why you don't see what the issue is, bro. Same thing I told you about the shoveling. Now, this is in 2019, my nigga. Now, I'm already bringing up that I already checked your ass about going out, shoveling fucking snow, and trying to get likes and money from it. When we have a whole program and you get in here and, oh yeah, my bad. Let me see. Go ahead and find it up there. You right, you smart. All right, let me see. Got one? Come on now, dog. Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Goddamn. Wait 1 minute. Don't go nowhere. We gonna finish this. Cause I ain't with all this line and such on my name. Oh shit. All right. We gonna get back to it. I'm laying it all out for y'all. I'm laying it all out for y'all. I'm showing y'all how he scams. I'm showing y'all. You said throw it back. Throw it back. Come on, man. Dang, that ain't work. Here we go. There we go. Y'all saved me. I was at 5%. Hold on. Y'all know I got to get it together. Yeah, we done already exposed the spoiled meat. I know. See, y'all be thinking shit be jokes, nigga. This shit is real. This shit is real. You can't go out by yourself and say this is ComForce, but ain't nobody from ComForce there. It's motherfuckers arguing with people talking about you started free shoveling now. It's been, let me see. It's motherfuckers arguing with me about how you been talking about Moody when we been at Moody and plenty other parks for years. Because this is what he does. He don't just show up to shit. He try to be slick and act like he don't know what he doing. But he take credit for shit that he did not fucking do. And I get tired of having to argue with people that see him do some shit and will think that he created it when it's my shit. That's offensive as fuck, bro. That's offensive. Do you know we fought white people who've taken credit for black people's inventions and got paid for it, and that's some black shit, somebody black did that? Why the fuck you think I'm gonna let a nigga with very few dreads do that to me? I'm not finna sit here and I'm standing next to you and a nigga gonna walk up to you and say, you shoveled snow yesterday. You the one started that free shoveling program, ain't it? No, bitch, I did. The nigga was part of my group doing the shit he saw us do and took credit for it. This is Frank Nitty out here, y'all. Shoveling snow for the peoples. Fuck out of here. You ain't finna do that. You're not finna do that, bro. No, you're not. I'm not even finna get into the building. He never had a building, y'all. He lied. He never had a building. He never owned the building. The building was never partially his. 1/3 his. He got y'all for the goddamn money. Because that's what Frank does. He lies. He says he owns shit. He said he got his own money, but he really has your money. That's how Frank operates. The fuck? Now, if we can resume, let me freshen up again so we can resume. I think it might be some still on the front. Oh, no, it ain't none on the front. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been tripping. This hat is not right at all. Okay. This is more like it right here. Why the fuck this nigga hats don't ever be right? Somebody. Boy, it looked like he was moving and some heavy shit fell on his hat. Whoo, shit. No, we gonna get done with this nigga. All right, cuss him out about the meat and the bubbles and shit. All right. He complaining about having to take Lena her shit back. He was real mad about that. Oh, did he not say Mr. Rich Ass Frank before Cash App? Before you got famous last year off Cash App, you were using your own money, right? Frank sent me like $10. He sent me like $10, right? And I didn't ask for it. He pulled up and said he was going to send me $10 for the park shit, right? That was, when was that? On the 18th or the 19th or some shit like that? May 25th. May 25th. Goddamn, 4 days later. 4 days later. Mr. Franklin, is this not you? May 29th. Yo, low key, that was my last $20. Nin 998 struggling. That's supposed to be nigga, but that's how you do it. Nigga struggling. If you ain't spent it yet, let me know. I just wasn't gonna let the kids be out there bad. My nigga, you sent me your last $20 and you thought that was the difference from the kids being bad or good? Nah, I'll send you something back, brother. I'll send you that red back, brother. I didn't need your goddamn $20. All right? I had an emergency. I had to turn around. I got a lot of stuff done today, though, writing. They not going to be able to deny us, period. Now, by us, this is his fucking shit that he come up with every 3 months, talking about how he going to write up a goddamn proposal that's going to get us all rich, that he been talking about since 2016. I said, I'll give you the other 10 tomorrow, because I had already sent him 10, and I had the rest in cash. So I told him I'll give him the other 10 tomorrow. She had already spent 10 before August sent his money. I said, no, it's cool. I just needed something for McDonald's. Nigga, you needed $10 to purchase McDonald's food. Mr., I paid for it with my own money. Mr., I had a club, a bar. I create apps. This is the brokest rich nigga I've ever fucking known in my life. Now, I'll tell you this. I have never come to y'all on this live in front of these lenses, no matter what phone it's on, and have said to y'all that I am Nipsey Hussle out this motherfucker. Like, I just did a lot of mixtapes and got rich, and I'm putting that shit back into the community. I ain't got my own goddamn money. All right? So I don't know how a nigga who need $20 back can come on here for years and tell y'all he pay for shit out his own pocket. He's not, what he gonna say, he lied? No, this happens all the time throughout these messages. All right? This is just the time I'm showing y'all. All right? Y'all, I need y'all to go find answers for yourself because, all right? Don't make no sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to y'all. Don't make no sense to me. All right? All right. Here we go again. Now, mind you, he just said, what date is this? They ain't going to be able to deny us the funding. May 29th. They ain't going to be able to deny us. We got to give us the money now. May 29th. Nigga, June 12th. I probably should have communicated this with you, but I have to get funding. I have to. I can never get it until this paperwork is right. Any fund, and by paperwork, I'm pretty sure it's 1 page of a college rule paper with a little bit of scribbling on it. All right? Any funding I get, you will be included. Me, the clout chaser? Me. You gonna give me some money. You gonna make us rich together. Oh, okay. The clout chaser. All right. I'm tired of being ran over by them. Damn. You getting ran over? You getting ran over? Brother, is you getting ran over? They got laws for that. Because I don't get ran over. I don't get ran over. But back to regular scheduled programming. I'm putting a lot together that will benefit both of us. All right? I'll still be up there trying to take care of this transportation issue. I have something really big financial. Another one of your schemes. I'm putting together personal. And if this works, I'm going to put my own money towards everything until we get funding. Goddamn. Well, heard that before. Heard it all before. Heard it all before. All of your lies. Telling me this, telling me that. But them lies ain't working now. And I had to shut you down. Check this. All right. Now, mind you, it was May. That nigga, he joined my group in May. Let me see. May, April, March, April, May. June, July, August. August 27th. That nigga was in my shit 90 days. That nigga was out of this motherfucker in 90 days. It's all good. I knew you was going to remove me, bro. That shit gay. Now, you mad about being removed from my shit. I thought you told the people you left. Franklin, didn't you just get on live and tell the peoples that you had all the resources and you was sharing them with me and brought everything to the table and you left because I didn't do nothing and everybody else did and I got the money and the cars and the buses and shit? Ain't that just what you just told peoples? Peoples, I need y'all to ask these questions because that's what it said. That's what it sounded like to me. That shit gay though, my nigga. I'm a leader too. And ain't nobody ever tried to force anything in Conforce. Always let you have your kingdom. But real leaders let other leaders have a voice. And you know that shit true. That's why I said something to Tracy yourself. I'm smart, bro. You not the only smart nigga. Or the only nigga that's smart enough to talk. I'm telling y'all. A person who goes out of his way to say that someone else is jealous of him, someone else is clout chasing, maybe you should ask a lot more questions. You shouldn't just let them tell you these things. They should do some explaining about why I would be clout chasing you, why you feel as though I'm clout chasing you. Why do you feel this way? All right. Good luck with that shit, bro. You don't want me to be a part cool. I always had your back on God. Hope these other niggas take you to the promised land, G. It's still all lover. I don't know about that. But I said, you are smart, but you an idiot too. Nigga, that's how I've been talking to you, nigga. You's an idiot. You talk yourself into shit and you keep talking till you talk yourself right out of the shit. Just do your own shit, bro. You acting like Shalonda in that motherfucker. This the wrong time for all that bullshit. I don't need nobody to take me nowhere. Shit, gon' get done with me. Oh, shit gon' get done with or without motherfuckers. Saturday was proof. You need to learn when not to talk. Like I said, good luck. It's cool, bro. The families complain about that shit every time. He do a vital, what the fuck? Vigil. Oh, okay. So I'll tell y'all what this was about. He had, Tracy Dent is old, all right? I'm going to just say this. Tracy Dent is very old. The way that he does things is very old. It's very old. no, it's just very old. All right. And it's just very not good. It's not good. You know, he's like, it's not good. So he wanted to keep bashing Tracy about what he do at vigils. And I'm like, don't do that in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all laugh. It's all funny, but don't do it in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we supposed to be working together. Like, in this space, we ain't finna, like, be checking each other and, you know, talking about each other and talking crazy and calling each other out and all that shit. Like, do that in his inbox, or you can go live or post it from your page, whatever the fuck you gonna do. All right? That's funny? Vonica? Well, I don't think he gonna think this shit very funny. He can come up with all the names he wants to. Yeah, he probably a little bit good at coming up with names because you know, that's a jail joke. Let me see. Bro. Now here you go again. As far as me complaining, nigga, every family I tried to help in the group, y'all said this ain't the place for that. Then helped other families with the exact same thing, and I never complained. Some shit have to be addressed eventually. This is the first time in 3 years I've said something about the many complaints about the way he does it. I ain't never say shit. And the piece, now look at this shit. And the pieces I bought out of my pocket, the footballs and basketballs, I spent money I worked for on that shit. You can't say I don't do shit but complain, but I offered to buy the pieces, and I one of the brokers niggas in here. I guess he's saying one of the brokest. How are you the brokest, but you talking about you spending money on shit, and you asking me for $20 back? I'm really not understanding the circle that we are going in. I'm just saying, Franklin's followers. How are you going to ignore everything that I'm saying? Because I'm clearly showing that he gonna have to, nigga. This gonna what they call it. You know how motherfuckers fix their credit? They just blindly dispute everything. That's what he need to do. He need to go get a credit, nigga, and have them send me a dispute, bitch, without even knowing what they disputing. Just dispute everything. I'm just trying to tell you the type of person I've been dealing with for years. See, this is why I be trying to explain to people without even going into these messages or like exposing this part of it. I have been saying, some of y'all need to shut the fuck up because y'all don't know our personal history. Y'all don't know the dumb shit he's done, the dumb shit he said. Y'all have not put up with the shit that I put up with. Over the massive years I put up with this nigga. All right? If he was not 97 pounds, you know what I'm saying, there would probably have been scrapage associated with some of these acts, all right? Bink, bink, mop, mop, motherfucker. Some of this is bink, bink worthy. Some of this is mop, mop worthy, all right? Nigga, you in my shit, asking for money, buying, nigga, 3% worth of shit with the money, not showing up to shit, talking about what I should do, telling me to delete motherfuckers and start over and let's make this. What, nigga? Now, mind you, do all these messages, where have you seen him say he's done anything? Where is what something Franklin has done? It's all ideas, right? All ideas, all asking for shit. I'm trying to figure out, again, he told the truth. Nigga, you just got in this shit. You just became who the fuck you think you are. All right? Congratulations. Now, can you do this shit without scamming people? Can you actually help families? Can you actually, if a family needs your fucking help, post their goddamn Cash App? Can you not just go up to people and act like you giving people money and doing charity shit so a motherfucker can give you 3 times what you gave out? Can you do any of that? I would applaud and salute you. I can't say shit about you walking from state A to state B. You did that. Your feet walked every motherfucker centimeter, motherfucker, on that trip, I guess. I'm just gonna take your word for it because I wasn't there for 98% of it. So I'm gonna just assume that you traveled in them Nikes or whatever the fuck they was for as many miles as you say. I can't take it away. There's nothing I can say to take it away, motherfucker. The fuck? I told you congratulations, nigga, and I meant it. You did something for you. You did something for yourself that you can claim. Congratulations, nigga. I meant that. I still mean it. Congratulations, nigga. Because everything else, nigga, you have no claim to the shit you've been claiming. I'm so grateful you got some shit to call your own, which you really can't call your own because Tory has been walking Earth, nigga, for every year. That nigga done walked to China in the amount of years he say he been walking. All right? So you ain't even original. You stole walking, nigga, from Tory. All right? I've never known a nigga who just cannot come up. You a smart motherfucker. How can you not come up with nothing on your own? Nothing, nigga? You can't come up with nothing, nigga? Damn. A nigga invent walking from here to 90th and Silver Spring, and your grand idea is, I'm gonna walk, nigga, to Madison. All right, nigga. Well, you sure did it. I give you that. And you are famous for it. Goddamn. Even goddamn better. Nigga, Tory been walking so long. And listen. Nigga, Tory walked the goddamn fingerprints off his feet. That nigga didn't have no fingerprints on his feet. So nigga, I'm just saying, these is real accusations, nigga. I'm not talking about nothing somebody told me. I'm talking about all this shit I just showed is shit that you actually did. Shit that I have actual proof of. Shit that you cannot dispute, nigga. Nigga, we playing, nigga, CSI tonight, nigga. He ain't gonna do shit but go over there and talk shit. The nigga, everything he's telling y'all about me, he's deflecting. He's saying the shit about himself. He's saying it about me. I'm the police. I just showed several niggas who went to jail under unusual circumstances fucking with you. I've shown your name on a nigga's paperwork. You talking about, I'm gay. I'm the police. You talking about I'm gay because who think of another nigga, you know what I'm saying? Who think of another nigga every day that's gay? But nigga, you sent me a fucking message saying that you wake up every goddamn day and hate these niggas because they get money and recognition and you don't. You said it. You did. You said that shit off message to me, nigga. You hated on niggas. Bro, every motherfucker around you associated and a nigga you done saw before, you hate everybody. You the most hating motherfucker ever. I'm just saying, fam. I win, bitch. I win. The fuck? I'm just saying, fam, I don't understand any of this. I don't. And I'm not a bully. If I was a bully, I would have fucking shook this nigga like shaking baby syndrome. Nigga, I would have shook the fuck out of your ass. Because that's about the only thing I can do without punching craters through your ass. You ever seen cartoons where motherfucker get shot, there be a literal hole? If I punch a motherfucker, it's going to be a literal hole that you can see through their ass, motherfucker. These are jokes, by the way, feds. I know he's snitching and shit. He telling motherfuckers to tell and shit. These are jokes, all right? All right? Part of my resume is jokery, motherfucker. You can talk all the shit you want to, bro. That shit don't affect me. You know why it don't affect me? Let me count the ways. Because like the fuck I said, I can go anywhere in my city. I can go anywhere in any city. And nobody is going to do anything to me. Nobody hate me. I don't owe no fucking body. I ain't fucking nobody. Goddamn daughter, underage people. I'm not touching people who don't want to be touched. I can sleep very softly. And that motherfucker right there is right over there. All right? I don't have to steal nothing from nobody. I don't have to copy nothing from nobody. I don't have to ask nothing from nobody. I'm able to do 100 times more than what you do, and I do not put my Cash App up when I'm eating, like damn near. I don't have to put my Cash App up. You know why? Because someone can give me $500 and I'm going to do something with that $500 that actually matters. I'm not going to go and get a hotel room. I'm not going to go get fucking 13 stacks of waffles. I'm not going to fucking lose my luggage. I'm not going to go to the goddamn strip club when I owe motherfuckers $5,000 and shit. You talking all this shit, nigga, but it's made up shit. You can't win with that. Do I look like disturbed or angry or upset as if the things he said about me can like manifest and like harm me or what I'm doing in any way? No, because it's made up. There's nothing weak about me. You can't beat me up. What that dude say on the meme? You look dirty. Oh, Franklin, you gonna get this work today, Franklin. Franklin gonna get this work. Ain't no love in the city. I said it ain't no love in the city. And a fooligan with the hooligan tooligan with the stooligan dooligan with the mooligan fooligan. I said it ain't no love in the city. Ain't no love. Oh. I bet they is snitching. Oh shit. Snitch away, motherfucker. Cause like I told you, I'm not worried. I'm not worried, nigga. Do I look worried? I be by myself quite a bit. I be everywhere around this motherfucker. I be in different states. I was finna say countries, but I can't. Right. This nigga ain't produced shit. This nigga talking about they tried to say you started fires. Where? What did you get arrested for in 2016, nigga? Where are the records for that? What case did you catch? Nigga, they surrounded you, nigga, at gunpoint, nigga. What did you go to jail for, Frank? Where is the evidence? I'm just saying, I've never known niggas to go to jail and get out with like, and nothing happens, motherfucker. I'm just saying, fam. Look, this motherfucker gonna be worth something one day. Nigga, this is the Frank edition, nigga. The goddamn Frank edition of this motherfucker. I'm gonna sign this motherfucker in you know, hold on. That nigga sure did get married. That nigga got married to Christina Aguilera. Just keep calling me. Just keep calling me, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Listen, I'm 34 years old at this point in my life. I have never been accused of smoking any white substances. All right? I don't know what that's like. That is not hating, nigga. That your life ain't together, nigga. If you are older than me and you have been accused with visuals included of smoking white substances during trips for the revolution, you have no place to talk about anyone, made up or otherwise. See, this is why you don't want Stone's cast, nigga, because your house fragile than a bitch. Nigga, I ain't perfect, but I'm rockless. Motherfucker, I ain't got shit to do with rocks. I bet you that. Only CBD. That is only CBD. Only. I'm just saying, fam. Don't nobody get no fuck. Bitch, laugh. Laugh and go on about your business, bitch. I don't give a fuck if y'all over here screenshotting and sending shit to Frank. I don't get no fuck. I don't get no fuck, Keisha. Damn. See, y'all worried about the wrong shit. You should be screenshotting, you know what I'm saying, this evidence and asking for answers, nigga. If y'all gonna stay on the payroll, y'all gonna need some liability insurance because this nigga's gonna have y'all in litigation, all right? Y'all gonna be in a whole lot of litigation, or you gonna fuck around and get the mink mops from somebody because all this nitty wife and y'all fucking doing, everybody gonna take too kindly to that shit. Nobody ain't scared of that shit. You know, y'all do have to exist in regular life. So while you run around the internet talking crazy to people and shit, it should have been the bitch. Watch out. Watch out now. Motherfucker gonna be walking and out of nowhere. Same way he got his hat knocked off, nigga. That nigga didn't know what the fuck was happening. That nigga felt the motherfucker was zeroing in on that hat. As soon as she got close on nigga's head. That nigga felt his hat was in danger. That nigga hat got an alarm on it, nigga. Too close. You get close enough to that hat, that motherfucker said, niggas. Oh, shit. Boy, y'all got Franklin out here clowning. This nigga got multiple clothes now and shit. This nigga can eat. He ain't got to worry about needing $20 back. God damn, y'all got him feeling himself. This nigga's feeling himself. Connected to the family. Get the fuck out of here. I need to connect his dreads to each other. Why don't you just you got enough of them motherfuckers. Like, why don't you just do some shit like this, nigga? Why don't you, reorganize them motherfuckers, nigga. There's a meeting in my dread soon. Don't worry if they fake. See? You see it? Oh, shit, I done hooked it up, nigga. Bro, this a new style for you, bro. Go ahead, you can steal it. Go ahead and steal it, bro. There you go. I got the answer, Sway. The fuck? Bro, let me tell you something, bro. You know what, bro? I like, on some real shit, as a black man, I would rather not do this. I really would rather not. I would rather have reasons to support you than to sit here and do this. But bro, you gotta give me some reasons, bro. You gotta like, why would I? Yeah, they shot Cortez. and he left him and shit. Nigga, what they call that when people quit the job all the time? The turnaround rate is what it's called. That nigga following and financial support turnaround rate fast as a motherfucker. There'll be a meeting with my dread soon. Don't worry if these fake. I could use these as a dread broom. Now watch me like these flakes. I can freestyle better than you, nigga. I won. The fuck? Oh, shit. Let me get off of here, man. Shit, y'all got to let them know what y'all went through, JoJo. Matter of fact, man, you can hop on here. I keep forgetting to turn this on. We ain't heard from you, JoJo. We ain't heard from you. I don't think you really said too much, man. But you ain't got to... I already know, though. I heard from enough people on that trip to know it was a bunch of fuck shit. Motherfuckers disrespecting women and doing all type of weird ass shit.
Vaun,
What up?
what's going
What's
on?
good, bruh?
At first, I wasn't gonna say nothing. At first, I was gonna, just let you handle your business and handle your people like how you handle it. But this Stephanie lady, I don't know what the fuck her problem is, but she like, oh, you sat here in Frank's face and now you talk about him behind his back because I laughed. First off, it took about 6 months for me to actually get over that DC stuff. So since we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it, Stephanie. We're going to make this subject about you saying something to me, Stephanie. So, okay, the trip. I want people to understand, and I don't give a fuck if they send this to Frank. Everybody knows I'm not afraid of that nigga. Everybody knows that I'm not afraid of nobody, okay? Now, that trip was the most traumatizing shit I ever been through in my life. Ever. That what we experienced. Can you hear me, Vaun?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can y'all? Okay. What we experienced on that trip was I can't express what happened into words, okay? Frank was somebody who I thought was my friend. He was my friend. I thought he was my friend, But I don't understand exactly what I on that trip, right? So there was an instance where because I'm gonna talk about it. There was an instance where I was driving. I want people to understand with Frank, I was not trying to be in a van. I was not trying to drive. I strictly came there to support the movement. And in some cases support somebody who I truly respected at the end of the day. So I end up being in a truck or in a van because hi everybody. Because y'all can't hear me? Vaun, can you hear me?
Yep.
She said they saying they can't hear me.
I can hear you. It must be something wrong with their phone. I can hear.
Okay. So what I end up driving. I end up driving the van. Sino asked me, he said, "Can you drive my truck for me?" I said, "Sino, I don't got my license. I'm driving. I'm not really the best driver. I never, did this before." He said, "You got it. You got it. You can drive it. Just drive it for me because I gotta watch and look after Frank, and I gotta look after all these people now." So I said, "Cool, all right, bet. I'll drive the truck." they end up getting that van. We end up driving the van, right? So before Frank got arrested, this is stuff y'all don't know, right? I'm not broke, baby. I got me a nice car, and I'm also a pharmacy technician. I got money. So we end up I was the one who got pulled over by the police.
Okay.
But that's the conversation nobody talks about. What happened is that we was driving on the highway, and the police told me, because I was the lead car, because I was the head car. So we driving on the highway, and the police telling me to stop. So I'm on the walkie. I'm like, Frank, Cino, what do y'all want me to do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm driving a van that's not mine. I don't have my license, and I'm doing something I've never done before, right? So I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? So they keep going. Out of nowhere, it went from just being like 2 police cars to like 10 of them bitches. I had the sheriff come to me. And now, mind you, I got a little kid in the car with me. I got a baby in the car with me in the front seat. I'm like, okay, what do y'all want me to do? They say, keep driving. So then they parked their car in front of the van.
The police did?
If y'all watch the live.
The police did?
The police dropped, they stopped the car in front of the van. They stopped me completely while I was driving. And the sheriff got out the car and told me to get out. I knew that if I got out this car, I don't have my license. This is not my car. This is not my vehicle. And I never been to Indiana. Where we was at? We wasn't in Indiana. We was in Indiana. Because that's where the KKK at, right?
I'm not exactly sure.
I think it was Indiana, or wherever we was on the highway. And I was in a white van. So the man came up to me and was like, get out the car. I'm like, no, sir, I'm not getting out the car. What am I getting out the car for? What am I doing wrong? And so that's when everybody came to the front, right? Everybody came to the front. Frank said something that I never held him to. I haven't talked to Frank since the DC trip, because I don't want to talk to him. And I think he understands that. I don't want to talk to him. He made a statement to the police officer where he said, y'all arrested me and I wasn't even the one that was driving the van.
Okay.
That kind of threw me off, because I'm already here risking my life for you. I'm already here supporting you. I'm already here having your back. I'm willing to fight these motherfuckers in Walmart with you. I'm willing to fight these people in Indiana with you. I'm willing to risk my life, because I care about Black Lives Matter, and you black just like me. But like, motherfucker, you just kind of dry snitched on me.
What? So hold on. He told the police what? Or he?
Y'all getting me and y'all arresting me, and I'm not even the one that was driving that truck. Well, I wasn't the one that was driving the van. And I'm like, hold on.
But this is the thing, JoJo, and see, people don't understand what this is. Part of the reason why I need for people to stop following him. What people don't understand, Frank's version of leadership is not leadership. People are expendable to him. He don't care if you get arrested. He don't care if you get shot at. He don't care if your car get messed up. He's going to keep going, because as long as he reach his agenda, as long as that cash app keep pinging, now he may use your situation, or he may like try to dig further into it, if he think it's going to be beneficial to him, like he did with me. But dude has a history of leaving people behind, bro. That's what he does.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, because while I was driving the van, I got left in the van 3 different times. It was a time, because I chose to stay out of this bond, and I chose to not say nothing. I chose not to say nothing, because I'm like, I don't need this in my life. I want people to know JoJo for being someone who gave a fuck and who's genuine and who care about this shit. Not as somebody who was looking for some money, not as somebody that was looking for attention, not none of that. I wanted people to know me to be somebody who genuinely care and believe that Black lives matter and that we do matter, which I do believe that. I got left because what ended up happening was that there was an accident.
Okay, I remember the accident.
And I had the baby in the car with me. And the mirror fell off.
Okay.
So I end up because I was following them or whatever. And I guess I turned the wrong way or I had did something funny and I got left by everybody. I literally had a police officer behind me making sure that I got to my destination.
So they left you, but the police escorted you pretty much back to them.
I put this on my dead grandmother's grave. I put this on my life. I put this on my life. I right hand to God, I go straight to hell and burn the pits of fire. I got left. And I only person I had to have my back when I was gone was the fucking police officer. And I got a kid in the front with me. Okay, let's talk about the Cash App. So I end up I was the only person on the trip that he didn't have to spend no money on. Literally. He had to spend a dime on me. People send me money through Cash App. I made posts about it. I told people like I don't got no money, woo woo woo. And I refuse to ask them for anything because I'm like, no, I'm here to support everything that's going on. I want to be one less person that you have to worry about. I want to be one less person that you have to worry. I'm a grown ass man. I was broke.
But hold on, before you even go. So because he's making it seem like he never asked or told people that he would cover for them on his trip financially. Is that true? Because he made it seem like people just came on the trip because they wanted like money and wanted to be taken care of and shit like they came on some clout chasing shit. But honestly, I know Frank, and he does promise people shit. He makes promises to people and don't follow through with it. And then he try to make you seem like you did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I want to at least get that out the way because he pretty much made everybody look like, oh, y'all came and I ain't tell y'all I would do shit for y'all. I told the people the money was for me. So I don't owe y'all nothing.
So what happened was that he already had people who was support, because I'm not going to say follow. I want people to stop saying following him, okay? I need people to stop saying follow him. People were supporting him and support what he was doing. They already had their own problems. They had their own troubles. They had their own stuff that they had to figure out, while they was out there. And so what ended up happening is that it was conversations where he did say, you know what, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. It's okay. I got you. And it ended up backfiring. And that was a big issue I had. See, I haven't talked to Frank. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. Please, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. He made promises to people. He did. He did. He made promises to people. I want people to understand something too. I am somebody who was not on live like that. I was not looking for attention. I was not on that camera with him. I was not doing all of that, okay? He made promises to people that he didn't keep while he was out there on that trip, okay? The person who we all thought this man was totally different. How the fuck this man shot Sino in the face? This man shot Sino in the face and you want to go back to give him a hug? Why? I got Sino blood on me. I'm making sure Sino get in a chair and get in the hospital. I'm making sure Sino got water. I'm in the one keeping everybody quiet in the car. But you the leader. You're the leader. You're the one that we're supposed to be following. No, that's not what it is. And then now this Cash App shit. Let me get back to what I was saying before. People invested in me. They gave me money for me. And I made it clear that I don't got no food. I'm hungry. I need this. I need that. People send money to me. I was in the car with Brianna one day. And, we was sitting, on there and I had my Cash App on thing. I'm like, okay, Frank said that he didn't have a problem with it. Because, I'm a real motherfucker. I'm a real person. I'm a real human being. I'm going to ask you before I do something. So I asked him, I said, it's okay if I put my Cash up so people, you know what I'm saying? They can be able, I think I got the text messages, but I probably don't, I don't know for sure. But my word is everything. So he end up, I end up, making a comment on Brianna Live, like, add the Cash App, pin that for me, Brianna, so people go to my Cash App. So, we riding around, chilling, having a good time. We get to the hotel. He said on the live, since motherfuckers want to add their cash up on live, they can take care of their motherfucking self. So I'm a real nigga, okay? I'm gonna tell you what I did, Bob. I'm a real nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, what? Huh? What the fuck? So I got out the car. I started taking off these hoop earrings because I don't know how this finna turn out. I don't know how this finna turn out. I know me. I don't know how this finna turn out. I'm like, all right, I never wore hoops. I never wore hoops before. Fuck all this. Okay. So I need to know. I went upstairs. I knocked on the door and I pushed the door open. I'm like, okay, what the fuck are you talking? Like, what you talking about? Like, what you mean? I can't have my Cash App on here. Talking to him while I'm doing this. Why? What you mean? Why I can't have my Cash App on there? He said, no, it's because Brianna had went to Walmart and had did some stuff and didn't didn't ask me and was getting money from people, yada yada yada. I already knew Mike was trying to talk about shit about Brianna. I already knew about all of this shit. And so everything was cool, everything was fine. But it's just the simple fact of why you try to disrespect me.
Mm.
I have done nothing but respect you and been loyal to you. Now let's talk about when we had went to close to Pennsylvania. I think that was when when we was at the gas station. Let's talk about the gas station, right? So we all driving around having a good time, and we coming to a stop because it's getting late. Now I want everybody to understand something because I'm the first person that's going to full detail of what a day was like when we was out there marching to DC. We would go to the hotel. By the time we got to the hotel, it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, right? You got women, you got children, you have families, you have people who were on the trip, who needs to get their rest. You know what I'm saying? We will go to the hotel at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, all we are eating are granola bars, like some cookies, drinking water, drinking juice, stuff like that. Because people donated that for us to march in Brianna truck, right? So we get to the hotel. Everybody like, we hungry. What we gonna eat? What we gonna eat? We know people donating to you for us to be able to eat, right? What we gonna eat? You're like, all right, bet. Woo, woo, woo. Guess what we ate? Pizza. We ate pizza. And then come to find out, while we eating pizza and we go upstairs, motherfuckers going to Red Lobster, motherfuckers going out to eat, going to Chicken and Waffles, going to Olive Garden.
Something about some type of bread or biscuits or some shit somebody specifically wanted, or Panera. I think somebody was saying they went and got Panera and all type of shit.
All type of stuff. Popeyes, all type of stuff. While the rest of us while the rest of them, I'm gonna say the rest of them, because I made sure I ain't play that shit. I'm gonna eat what the fuck I want to eat. So while he over there eating this food at the restaurant because he's, what's the word? He don't want to say that he want to say he's vegetarian or whatever. Okay, I guess he's vegetarian. So he can only eat certain foods. So while he eating his certain foods, we at the hotel eating leftover pizzas every day. The only time we had like other food was when people came and donated it to us. That's the only time we had different food. We ate pizza every day. We ate granola bars every day. Drunk juice every day. Drunk water every day. That's what we was doing every day. Every day, that's what we was doing. People don't understand. The reason why I was able to last how I lasted was because of Reese. Okay? That's the only reason. Because I wanted to go to DC because I want to say, yes, I accomplished DC and now I'm the fuck away from these people. Everybody got driven crazy. You'll understand how many people stayed because I talked to them. So many people wanted to leave, crying, upset, furious, heartbroken. And then when you have people who come on Facebook and they come on live and they say, this happened to me. This happened to me. This was all that happened. You got people that say, no, the fuck it did it. I know it didn't happen to y'all. I know it didn't happen to y'all. Y'all just hate it. Y'all just haters. Y'all hating on him. Y'all hating on him. Not once Have I made a post where I went into detail as exactly what happened on that trip? Now, one time have I said, Frank, you owe me this, Frank, you owe me that, because Frank don't owe me shit. But the fact that people got testimonies and they got experiences that they've been through and that me, myself, have seen with my own two eyes, y'all ignore that, okay? Just like somebody, just, y'all know better than the people saying that George Floyd didn't die because of that police officer.
Right.
Y'all know better than motherfuckers saying, I know for a fact that he didn't kill because I know he not like that. Y'all don't even know him. Y'all don't know him. And that's the sad part. Y'all don't know him.
That's what I was saying earlier about like what they gonna do. Like, cause they're not gonna be able to refute this shit. You, not me. I don't even think we've spoken to each other more than 5 occasions. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I haven't talked to you. I didn't tell you to come on here and say this stuff. I ain't even ever talked to you about DC. I know you was on the trip. You know what I'm saying? But I see, and this is the thing about me and why people can't understand why it's me coming at Frank all the time. Because I have an extensive history with this dude. Not just an extensive history of these same allegations, of these same histories, of all this stuff that people, and people for some reason think that because he's famous now, that's why everybody coming forward. No, this shit been happening. When this nigga was still asking me for $20 back. When this nigga was in the park with us saying he was helping me with the kids and sending money to him, and I never saw the money. Like, this shit been going on for fucking years. And I got on his ass before. I let it breathe. He came back in a year. I tried to give him another chance. I kept seeing him do the same shit over. And at this point, we at levels to where this shit should not be an issue no more. This is 5 years later, then there's 6 years later, bro. He shouldn't still be doing this shit to people at all.
No. I don't want to. I want people to understand. It's not that I don't want to talk to Frank because I'm scared of Frank. That is not me. I'm not afraid of no nigga on this earth. And I mean that on my life. It's just a simple fact that I can't see myself speaking to him and not get frustrated and get passionate and get pissed off because you sat here and you dogged all these people who supported you. You sat here and you dogged people who genuinely, like, really, really thought that you were a good person. And you made promises that you couldn't keep. My frustrations is not what Frank did to me. My frustrations are what he did to them people that was out there protesting with him.
The thing is, he could keep the promises. He just never intended to. And that's the worst part of it. Just like he gonna say he didn't ask y'all to come. So let me tell y'all a couple things about the DC trip. And this is another level of manipulation this nigga does. Why he is so smart and he knows exactly what he's doing. When he first told me he came up with this march, the very intent of him doing it was not to be like Martin Luther King or to do something tremendous. He knew, he literally said this to me, if he walked from Milwaukee to DC, he knew that he would be asked to march. He literally said, they gotta let me talk if I do this. He did that with the intent of doing something so major that he would be allowed to talk on the stage. And he accomplished it. That was his intent the whole fucking time. And he got on here talking about he didn't ask y'all to come. He didn't need nobody to come. That man was trying to get somebody to buy a fucking bus or some shit. Who the fuck, why do you need a bus? Why do you need a camper or RV or whatever you was trying to buy? Because you knew he asked me to go.
Yeah, he did.
And I told him I couldn't because of my legal situation. They're not going to let me walk around the United States for 30 days. Like, they're not going to let me do that. There's no way they're going to let that happen. So that's why before he even went, I told him the plan from jump was for me to meet y'all closer to the actual event in DC. That's the only way I could get permission to leave. I just rushed it and came earlier because of all the shit that was going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I came a couple of days before. So people don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. And it's so crazy that they really believe this man like that to the point where they are destroying people. They attacking people, harassing people, stalking people. That shit difficult, man. It's little ass kids. Is her name Brianna? The little girl?
Which one?
Little girl that was on the trip with, they used to make the hats and all the shit. Gianna. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought her name was Brianna.
That's her mama name.
Okay. Like, you got people talking crazy to kids and shit, and like just all type of shit, bro. And I just don't understand how this is possible, bro. I don't. Just like right now, this Nick Sanders dude talking about you guys sound like a bunch of haters. Really? Did he not just listen to anything you just fucking said? This is no different than fucking people who follow Trump, bro. This nigga has a Trump-like following, and it's really dangerous and ridiculous.
It's really scary. Because you can't give somebody power that don't know how to, you can't give somebody something that they don't know how to, control. It's like me giving you a vicious pit bull, and I'm saying, here, this belongs to you, take care of it. You don't know what the fuck to do. You're just gonna go wherever you feel like, you're gonna do whatever you want to do, because you know what, it's your pit bull, and they can do whatever the fuck you want to do, and all this other stuff. So now you everywhere. You everywhere with everything with this motherfucking pit bull. Why? Because you don't know how to take care of it. You don't know how to properly train it, but to calm the fuck down or move this way or move this way. No, you got power now and you don't know what to do with it. You everywhere with everything. There's no way. Vaun, I don't like telling my business, but Vaun, I worked 17 different jobs since I was 13 years old. Okay. My mama has raised me, my parents, my mom and my stepdad have raised me to be extremely independent. Okay. Okay. Yes, I knew how to talk to everybody. I knew how to calm everybody down. I knew how to have a conversation with people. But what ended up happening is that you got somebody who was like literally having bitch fits. Like not to be disrespectful, like literally having fits on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like like for instance, people don't want to talk about this either, because this is the time I can tell y'all what all went down in DC. You know who Erica Hunt is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Erica was, in my opinion, was going through some stuff mentally while we was out in DC, right? Mm-hmm. So, as a leader, it was an instance where it was my second day being with them. They came out the hotel, and so when they came out the hotel, Erica did something, she was yelling, or she was frustrated about something, versus Frank, taking that opportunity to say, let me take you to the side and let's have this conversation where it could just be me and you, and let's figure out what's going on here. Why are you acting like this? What is going on? He snapped on her on live, cussed her out, had her having all type of panic attacks, and then not even a few days later, while she was gone in a hotel, asked all the people that was out in DC if we wanted to vote her to go back home. Anybody watching my live that was at DC, please tell these people that I'm not lying. He asked us if we wanted to vote her out. I said, yeah, because I was like, Erica going crazy, and I don't got time for that shit. It's already bad enough. I got to deal with all this extra shit. But he literally asked us if we wanted to vote one of the supporters off of the trip. Like, I've been part of the TPR, People's Revolution, and I've seen different videos and I learned other stuff. I have never known for somebody to get voted from marching. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. I'm being honest.
It just sounds ridiculous though, but that's what you got to do to be a part of the crew, I guess.
And it's you don't understand. Like, people don't understand. Like, it took me literally 7 months to really come to a place where I could be comfortable enough to say, let me talk about what happened in DC. Let me go into full detail and tell these people what actually happened in DC. Because for some reason, in everyone's mind, they had it. Well, I gonna say they did, but I believe that he kind of told them, and other people believe that we was out marching DC, marched to DC and had a luxury life. We had nice hotels. Let me talk about that too.
With all that, he paid for hotels himself, all that.
My understanding,
all that goof.
From my understanding, those hotels were discounted.
And he had people paying for the rooms. So he was getting money on the Cash App for it, but he also had people literally calling the hotels or paying that they sell for the room. So whatever money he was getting off live to so-called pay for these rooms for all of y'all, he kept that money too. Like that money was accumulating because he also had people going behind them, fucking renting a room, you know, paying for the room themselves.
The most amount of rooms, and he made this statement too, because I'm gonna just tell the truth. He told people that he had about 40 rooms that he was paying for a day. It was more like 12.
What?
On my life. It was more like 12. Or the max I would give it is at least a good 17.
Separate rooms?
Separate rooms.
How the fuck was he able to pay for 17 rooms? So everybody had their own room?
No one had their own room unless they bought their own stuff. The only person I remember paying for their own rooms was Tamika. You probably don't know who Tamika is. Tamika and I had to talk to her to get her to stay because she was gonna leave too because she got into a casino. Like it man, like she was the only one that I know for a fact that came in and said, yeah, I'm gonna pay for my own room. He told me he gonna give me a room. He not giving me a room. Well, fuck it. I'm finna get my own room. She the only person. There wasn't no 20,000. I don't know how much money was in that Cash App or how much money was coming in. There's no way in hell that we were in Holiday Inn Expresses or like, you know, knockoff versions of the Marriott. You know, like they have the Holiday Inn presents this type of hotel. That's what type of hotels we were in.
I've never heard of that before. That nigga said presents.
It was like it was along the lines of that. It was along the lines of that. Like the Holiday Inn presents this. You know, the Marriott presents this. Like it was not like I can't tell you the names of none of the hotels we went to. I can't tell you. I can't because I don't know them because I don't know them. I don't. It's not like we went to Doubletree, we went to Holiday Inn Express, we went to the Ramadan, we went to the Hilton. It was like the Holiday Inn Express presents this. It was like that. Like people don't understand. Like we were not treated like kings or queens. We were not treated like value. We were given the cheap route, and we felt cheated. Vaun, I got one. I want everybody. Vaun, when was the last time you saw me? In the car marching to DC,
yeah,
right?
Yep. The DC trip was the last time I saw you.
Did you see me in DC?
No.
I left. That was it. That was the last straw with me. That was I wanted to march to DC and be glad that I made it. And then when he did that bullshit ass speech, I was like, oh no. You made that speech about yourself. You made that speech about yourself. And I gave a speech and I was criticized, you know, like you did a good job, but you could did this. You did a good job, but you could did that. You went on top of that platform, not talked about what we've been through, not talked about all the stuff that we had to go through, what the people have done, what we sacrificed, what's going on in Milwaukee. That was around the time that shit happened in Kenosha. You didn't go around do none of that. You went on that mic and you said, I'm tired. Thank y'all. I'm tired.
Because again, that's why I put so much emphasis on him trying to make it seem like y'all all came to get clout off him. And that's what it's about because y'all didn't get credit. But there's no way he would have been able to walk all that nowhere near that way by himself with all that shit that happened to y'all. Now imagine if he didn't have them cars to protect him. Imagine if he didn't have, you know what I'm saying, all the people with him that he gotta claim I'm taking care of them this whole trip and build his Cash App up for himself. Like he wouldn't have been able to do that shit on his own. He know he wouldn't have. So like you said, like that should have been part of what the story that he told. You know what I'm saying? We accomplished this. All y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, this is what I'm talking about leadership. The shit that happened on that trip, a lot of that shit should not have happened to y'all. It happened because he's a fucked up ass leader and he puts people in predicaments. When we were here he did a children's march downtown. Oh my fucking God, he almost got them goddamn kids snatched by the police. The police was so mad at him, they were ready to fuck the kids up. And I had to tell, I said, why are you arguing with them? These are kids, bro. He's talking about arresting them and they goddamn parents. Like, back the fuck off, nigga. Like, quit with the shit. And he literally just walked off and allowed the shit to continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does shit like that. He don't matter because he want a big ass thing to be made so he can make it seem like it's about him. Like right now, he out there in what you call it, and he talking about we getting shot, we getting this, we getting that. No, all these motherfuckers, you ain't put a dime toward nobody who went to jail. You ain't took no motherfucking bullet. The motherfucker who with you took bullets and you ain't helped them. So why are you on fucking Facebook trying to get the attention of famous people talking about we and I did this and I get the fuck out of here, bro. That's not leadership. That's not at all.
And I want people to understand, I'm not on here for no clout, okay? I'm not here for no fame. That's why I wasn't in the camera like that. Trent was good. I'm not on here for no, I just saw Trent ass. I'm not on here for no fame. I'm not on here for no clout or none of that stuff. But I just want to say, because you just hit something real hard. You right. This motherfucker know exactly what he do. So that day we stopped at a gas station, right? The spot where we stopped at, you could see, like, as we were driving to where we stopped at, you could see the motherfucking white people, the Proud Boys, all of them just standing there just looking at us with their trucks on heels at the top. You could see them just looking at us, just mugging us, staring us down. The place we stopped at in the city that we were in was a sunset town. You know what a sunset town is, right? I'm going to tell people on there who don't know what a sunset town is. So a sunset town is a town where you don't need to be at after the sun sets, which means that they go around and they fuck with black people. They lynch them. They try to kill them. They try to rob them, do all type of reckless shit. So we stopped at a gas station that wasn't even open yet, Vaun, for him to sit down and eat his food. For him to sit down and eat his food. And let's not talk about when we got chased by the KKK, how that was blown up. Well, now, Vaun, ask me, how was that blown up?
How?
We stop at the gas station. We all, because we do our stops, you know, we finna head to the hotel. We went and got us some food and we got us some stuff. This truck has been following us, right? This truck has been following us. Got the flags on the back of it, all type of shit. This truck seen us. We know where this truck came from. So the truck decided to pull up in the gas station. The white man, he walked up to him. He said, and along the lines of, I don't respect that you are telling people that all white people are like this. Not everybody out here is trying to, be against that. Like, what's the issue? And they was talking. All of a sudden, this nigga started yelling at him with his live in front of his head. He started yelling at the man. Started going back and forth with the man. It's only like 3 people with us that got guns. We got families. We got children. We have elders. We have teenagers. Okay? We leave out the gas station and we getting chased by them. Sandy freaking out. She don't know what to do. She in the front driving because she's scared. We all scared. We in a whole nother state. We in a whole nother facility that some of us never been to, by people that we didn't even know existed. We see these motherfuckers in movies. We really did not know that it's real life people out here that's trying to kill us for walking. And all this everything could have been avoided if you would have got your head out your ass and learned how to talk.
He want to turn everything into a fucking reality show.
Until the race thing, bro. And it's not, man, like everything not a fucking race thing. Not everybody, I don't believe that every white person is racist. I don't believe that every police officer is bad. And I can tell you that from my experience because I made it to the group safe because of a police officer. Not because of the people I protested with, not because of Frank Nitty. I made it safe to them because of a police officer. In a different state I've never been to. with a baby in the car with me.
Real shit.
In the back.
And this the thing. When he first went on that trip, I used to check in with Frank every day. And I was trying to make sure, you know, multiple people was. You know, when that shit first started happening and going wrong, we was telling him, do not have them out there walking at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Where motherfuckers chasing y'all and shooting at y'all and showing up and doing all type of weird ass shit. Do y'all walking during the day, sleep at fucking night. He purposely has y'all out there at nighttime. That nigga got to the point where he stopped even answering his phone because he didn't want to hear us tell him and give him advice of what not to do. Because Frank is an agitator. He has to do it. He has to make something big and make it like y'all made TMZ a couple times. And it's because he operates in that way. He does it for that reason. I told you that was his whole purpose of going to DC. He wanted to make such a fucking huge thing of that trip that nobody would have been able to deny him an opportunity to speak, bro. That was his whole purpose. And he said this shit to me.
You gotta think about it. He had people part of different communities marching with him. He had some people that was part of the LGBTQ community. He had people that was part of the white community. He had people that was part of the naturalist community. He had families with him. He had the black community with him. He had people with him from different walks of life with him, right? And all of our lives could have been gone. We all could have been dead. I could have been dead. I don't want to put Sino business out there because I got nothing but love and respect for Sino. That is my nigga. That's my brother. I love Sino to death. He didn't do shit wrong to me. I remember it was an instance where Sino was crying in his truck as he finna go back to go and try to make sure that Frank is good and like this might be the end for me. This might be my last, my last straw. That this might be it. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like oh no, bro. At the end of the day, I love you. I'm always make sure you good. No. The person who you got to protect you is scared. That don't mean nothing to you. You don't care. You don't care. And then the what? Because hey, Sean, she want me to talk about the Walmart situation. Okay, I don't know exactly what happened in Walmart. I don't. I know we saw on live that he was getting into it with the people at Walmart, and we just pulled up. And when we pulled up there, it was nothing but a whole bunch of white people, and they all was looking at us like we was fucking crazy. They all was looking at us like we was crazy because they wanted to check the receipt because they thought Shandy stole something, and she didn't. So, from my understanding, he got on live and recorded it and was like, we're going to shut this Walmart down.
Nothing like a man. Because all that arguing and fussing and all the shit that he's talking about, agitating and getting motherfuckers mad and riling people up, Frank can't fucking fight. He's not going to fight nobody. He's going to lead. He's just going to let whatever happen and try to play victim, or he going to run and leave your ass. I've shown proof of this shit. So I don't know why people think he a tough guy and he can talk crazy and that shit like means something, but I did not appreciate that. Like, the situations he put y'all in, because like I told him, bro, you are the leader. I told him not to get arrested. Quit arguing with them fucking people. You said you didn't want no arguing, no fussing. Y'all ain't out there to do all this extra shit. Y'all out there to get to DC. But here you go arguing with all the fucking police. You telling motherfuckers to keep driving when they asking y'all to stop. What is going to happen when you get arrested? You're going to leave all these fucking people out here by themselves in the middle of nowhere with all these racist motherfuckers trying to get y'all. That's not a leader, man. That's not how you do that, bro. And he just wouldn't listen. He wouldn't fucking listen.
No. And we're not going to also add like how the women were talked to out there.
Oh, that's part of the reason why I came out there. And I specifically told them, I said, just stay away from him. Don't talk to him. I'm going to come out there and meet y'all out there because I guarantee you ain't no motherfucker going to say shit sideways to y'all while I'm there. That's another reason why I came early. because I was getting sent videos, I was getting hearing recordings, all type of shit. So I knew plenty of little reckless ass shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is I didn't put that shit out there. I didn't expose him for that. You know what I'm saying? On the clout, I could have been posting that shit the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people be telling me I do shit for clout. A lot of this shit that I be talking about, I hold shit. I don't say everything I can say. You know what I'm saying? And it's to give people the opportunity, because maybe, you know, it ain't hit him yet. Maybe he ain't big, maybe it's gonna take a motherfucker to beat his ass or some shit till he get it. But if it's months and years later, nigga, you still don't fucking get it, and people is getting harmed and shit, at some point I gotta say something, fam.
Yeah. And you know, and I waited, and I want people to understand. I waited specifically so that so it wouldn't be pictured as me trying to get clout. I waited till everything cooled down so I could be safe to say, look, this is what happened. And I want y'all to see that I'm not doing this because I want some money and I want some fame and I want some attention. I'm doing this because what y'all have done, and I wish I could have said something earlier, but how y'all ran people off Facebook and bullied and hurt and did all this stuff to them was wrong. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong because y'all don't know. Y'all do not know. Y'all don't know. I didn't know. I had to see for myself. I had to see for myself, and nobody understand. You have to truly be there to understand exactly what the fuck went down. Everything that I'm explaining to you is nothing but truth. There's not one lie of what I'm saying. We got treated like shit out there. Not only by our supposed, you know, leader, somebody we supported, but by these people who don't like us. We got boots thrown at us. We got spit thrown at us. We got smoke blown in our face. Motherfuckers got tased when we went to DC. Like, y'all don't understand it. And it bothers me that y'all just like, not saying y'all watching, because I'm not talking to y'all at all. I'm talking to the ones who want to go run to him and try to tell him some shit like somebody's scared of him.
JoJo, what's your cash app, JoJo?
What's my is
hold on. Okay, what is it?
I think it's JoJo for Justice. I don't know. Can I look right quick? Because I'm sorry, I don't even know. Okay, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay. It is JoJo for Justice. Can I type it in?
Yeah, you can put it on the live and I'll pin it.
Okay. You know, because I'm not coming on here for any money.
No,
or
people is asking. And again, that's another thing. I posed this question when we got into it about the snow. I can show several times that I shared his Cash App and Tory's on my page. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's never shared mine. Ever.
No.
He ain't never shared no event I fucking did. Nothing. So for people to really think like, dude is my friend, or that we was like cool like that, I don't understand it. Like, I have, and clearly from the messages I've read, he's needed more support from me than I ever needed from. I ain't never asked dude for shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when I on the trip, none of that shit. Even when I went to jail and he got all that money, like I just checked him about me knowing that he had money that was raised for me. He gave me $200 and he never paid me the rest of the money. I'm not gonna make you, but you already know. I already exposed you. It's out there. You know you owe me. You know you got the money. So I'm just not gonna say shit again. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, it ain't about that. It's the principle. You know what I'm saying? It's just a way you do things, bro. You can do the things the right way or the wrong way. You got to deal with the consequences of that one day. Not me. I ain't do shit wrong. I didn't send myself to jail. I didn't fucking raise money for myself that I didn't give myself. All that shit you did. You know what I'm saying? Just like all the shit that happened on that trip, he can't just ignore that and flat out say everybody clout chasing and hating. You cannot dismiss 20, 30 people like that, bro. What kind of person are you? You can't call everybody a fucking liar or say everybody disgruntled. Everybody that's ever been around you, For nobody lasts a year. Nobody lasts a year. He get into it, or he drop you, or whatever the case may be. Like, it's crazy. It's pen. Dollar sign. You didn't put the dollar sign.
Yeah, I'm about to say I didn't put the dollar sign. That's why.
It says JoJo's Confessions 13. Is that the right one?
Yes, sir. Okay. It's exactly like how I typed
it.
These
niggas said his hairline resisting arrest.
Hey, no. No, I gotta say this, right? I was dying laughing when you brought up the alarm. I was like, Vaun is hilarious. Vaun is hilarious. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand the mental. Y'all don't understand the mental shit. I'm like, bro, you said y'all don't get it? Y'all don't hear that alarm? You are funny. I need to watch your live more often, Vaun. You are hilarious,
I appreciate
bro. Like,
that.
You're
bro, this shit's sad, bro. You gotta make a joke out this shit. It's too fucking sad, bro. This shit really actually depressing and sad as fuck. Like, again, I don't see this as no different than the police shit that we talk about. It's you mistreating people, bro. You using people, you mistreating people, you oppressing people, you what the fuck, dude? Like, it's the same shit that we fighting. Just because you black don't make it no fucking better.
Facts. And I wish and I should have said something before, and I should have been talked about it, but I did briefly when that Shandy shit happened. But it's just more so of, I was like, nah, this is not a good time. I don't need to talk about this now because it's a lot going on. And I know everybody's biggest complaint or statement gonna be, oh, you doing it for clout. You doing it for hate. You know, just like how the lady said, like, oh, you was just smiling in Frank's face and now you on here laughing out here. The last time I saw Frank was in August. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. It's 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's 8 months since I last talked to Frank. I don't have nothing to discuss. I don't care about if this get to him. I'm not worried about none of that stuff because you know what? He did some foul shit. He did some foul shit to people that I care about. And he knows what the fuck he did. And I'm going to leave it at that. Because you know what? It would have been a different story if I would have knew what the fuck happened. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it pushing. And I'm going to tell you, keep doing what you're doing, Vaun. Be genuine. Keep being genuine. Please keep being a good person. It's not a lot of good people out here. Please be good. Please be good to us. We need people who care about us, okay? We need people that's willing to do stuff the right way. We don't want to see another one of our good activists die. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing it. Keep putting in a good fight because it's hard to find good people and it's hard to find genuine people, especially protesting, because you don't know who to follow. You don't know who to listen to because they all speak the same shit.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, you're the only person that I know. You and TPR are the only people that I know. And Tory, I fucking love Tory, by the way. Let me put that out there. Tory, my nigga. I got nothing but respect for Tory. Like, but at the end of the day, like, we need y'all to keep going for us. And you know, we need y'all to keep putting in a good fight because we can't. I gave up on this. I gave up on protesting. I couldn't do it no more. To know that I could have been dead and my mama could not have her son come home to her because somebody wants to get a live and get some type of controversy to go viral.
Yeah.
But I don't need that. I don't want that in my life no more. I'm done with that. I don't care about going viral. I don't care about none of this. But I want people on here to understand that what you saying is the truth. What you saying is the truth. And if they don't believe you, me being as somebody who been around and experienced some shit with a motherfucker, you're not lying. I know you're not lying. So stop trying to convince them. Stop trying to convince these people. They gonna see one day. You don't got to keep explaining this to them. I said to me, you don't got to keep explaining this to them because all they gonna keep doing is trying to, no, he not. Just shut up and let them see. You're doing too much talking for them because they are they're not listening to the alarm in their head.
Mm-hmm.
So let them see for themselves. Don't keep explaining this to them. Keep doing what you do, and you're gonna get blessed that way. Keep putting in a good fight, and you're gonna get blessed that way. Keep being positive and genuine and really doing stuff for people, you're gonna get blessed like that. But he not worth you exposing him. You don't gotta do this. You got your own clout. You got
Yeah,
your own
you're
clout.
right.
You've been Vaun. You got your own clout. You don't need to do this.
I just want to be
You don't
able
need
to
to do
say
this.
I did my due diligence, bro. Because like I said, I felt like I should have said way more in 2016 when this shit first came up. When people first coming
Yeah.
to me, inboxing me saying that this happened to them and that happened to them. And the part of the reason why I couldn't say nothing all that time is because people don't be ready to come forward, and I can't tell your story for you. You know what I'm saying? If I
No.
say you did this, you did that, and then we try to bring this person forward and they don't come forward, or they say, well, I ain't say that, then I look crazy, and that hurts my credibility. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit I didn't
Yeah.
speak on because it wasn't my place to if the person wasn't gonna speak on it. But like I said, bro, we years into this shit, bro, and it's still happening. So at some point, I just feel like I have to at least do my due diligence because I don't want nobody looking at me like I came to you for help. This happened to me. This hurt me, and I came to you for helping you to help me. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't sleep if you know if I was in that position. I wouldn't want to be out here claiming to be that person or somebody like that, and then I let that type of shit go. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be
Yeah.
shit. So
Yeah.
I'm I'm
And I
you
just
right though, bro. I'm do my best to just leave dude alone. I kind of like there, like I said, there's really no way they can dispute the shit that I showed now. I done show inboxes. I done show proof of shit. If you don't believe me now, then good luck.
witness. You got a witness. You got a witness of everything. So it is what it is. If they don't believe you, Vaun, there's nothing that you can do about it.
And y'all make sure y'all support JoJo and all these other young people, you know what I'm saying, that's out here trying to survive and stay productive and stay positive and through all this shit that we got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm never, above. You can always speak to me, bro. Like I said, I don't even when I came out there on the trip, I don't know what people know about me. And I know sometimes, somebody can tell you something about a person and you got to feel them out, or you might, well, I'll just keep my distance. So I don't, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Because on that trip, when I showed up, I didn't know if people had a notion of me or if he had told them something about me. Everybody saying kind of standoffish. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of
Yeah,
fell
and
back and I just did the rest of the walk. You know what I'm saying?
it, it wasn't towards you.
Yeah,
We we
I'm seeing
we,
this probably was
we
just so
fed up.
fucked up. Everybody was just drained, like fuck all this shit.
Yes, that's what it was. We was fed up. We was like, ugh. Oh, Vaughn, I was happy to see. I was like, oh, look, hey, Vaughn. I'm like, hey. The rest of us just like, man, we just tired. We just want to make it to DC and go home. We just want to go home. We want to go home. We should have never came. We should have never came. That's what every last one of us who marched to DC, that's what we said. We shouldn't have came. We shouldn't have came. We should have stayed home. Why did we come here? What was the purpose of us coming in here? When you come somewhere and you have a purpose, and somebody make you not have a purpose, there's something wrong with that.
Yeah.
They make you feel like you don't have a purpose and that you shouldn't have came and did something that was actually a big fucking a big deal, a big thing that just happened. That should tell y'all something. And it's no words for the emotions of how we felt while we was out there. There's no emotion. It's no words for it. It's like a big a big slap in the face.
That's a huge
Like a
investment
big
to not only put your body through that, but the turmoil y'all experience, the shooting and all that crazy ass shit, and it's a lot of risk and no reward. Nobody want to feel like that. But he didn't do that on
no.
his own, and he couldn't have did it without y'all. It don't matter if he didn't mention y'all. At the end of the day, that's all y'all history to share. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got bullet wounds, some of y'all got scars, scrapes. Some y'all got a story. Whether he gonna tell it for y'all or y'all tell it for y'allself, that's not something that he can take away from any of y'all that went on that trip. That's all y'all victory. You feel me?
Yeah, but Trent want to talk, so I'm gonna let you finish your live. But I want to say I love you, Vaun. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me. Speak my piece. You didn't ask me. I chose to speak on how I felt. I chose to explain all of this. Vaun didn't pay me shit. He didn't give me nothing for this. I chose this on my own, and I appreciate you. And I thank you for allowing me to be able to speak my piece and for speaking on the truth. I thank you so much for that. I really
No
do
problem,
appreciate
man. Love, man. I appreciate
you. All right. See y'all later.
all y'all need to write a book, or all y'all need to get together and do a documentary, or you know a live or a Zoom or something, and not so much as even speak on the bad shit that has to do with Frank. Like, speak on the good shit that y'all can talk about on the trip. Speak about the danger, you know what I'm saying, the shit that y'all went through together, the camaraderie. Like, I think y'all should do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not his victory to share on his own. That's not just his story. That's not just his accolade. That's all y'all's. Because like I said, man, when you got cars trying to run you over, when you got people with weapons trying to shoot you and take you out, you got police trying to arrest y'all. That's a lot of danger, and he didn't experience that by himself. You know what I'm saying? So I just encourage people to just make their own lemonade out of all the lemons, bro. Y'all got plenty of lemons to make lemonade out of. You feel me? People who needed a place to live. Listen, man, I just showed y'all, and I got lives. I got a live stream, right, of Frank. He found this couple. It was a white couple. Not couple. It was a baby, or maybe it was one or two kids. It was a lady. I'm not sure if she had a boyfriend with her. He found them at the grocery store, and he was raising money to put them in a hotel. But I was using my downstairs to house people, so he brought them here. They spent one night, and then I never heard again from them. He was supposed to bring them back, or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. When you, again, man, the documentation is there. Every interaction I have, I keep hella files, bro. Like, I can't tell you. You're gonna have to ask him. And if he don't produce the same shit I can produce, then he gonna have to answer for that. I'm just telling you, like, it's a difference from people actually knowing to contact you for different issues, or people who feel like, I see Frank Nitty all the time, so if I got a problem, he say he do this shit, so I should be able to call Frank Nitty. That's how he fall into a lot of these situations. You know what I'm saying? But people actually know, like hotels, they will fucking give my information or Conforce information to people, and the hotel will call, Walmart will call, Walgreens, all the motherfuckers call me from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? While he study trying to make it seem like don't nobody know who I am, and don't know, like, I don't do shit. Like, the shit just is it's weirdo shit. It's really, really, really weirdo shit. So I don't know. I can't answer them questions for him. I know that he don't do shit to the level that he claimed. We got into it about snow, and he gonna talk about he shovels snow once a year. Now, when in the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some ridiculous shit to say. That I'm a serve people once a year, as if snow don't fall for months and months. Like, it's ridiculous shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's too late now. All the shit done been talked about, and all right, Trent, we can bring you back on for a little bit more. Ain't no use to shut me down now, nigga. They already fucking heard all the evidence.
Hey, bro. I won't take long. I'm gonna try to put my headphones on real quick.
Okay.
I'm having some technical difficulties. Yeah, this ain't working. But to say quick is, can you hear me, Vaun?
Yeah.
The movement is very important to me, and it's getting more important the older that I get, because we got to make a landmark in life for the future, because we're gonna get old and gray, and we ain't gonna be able to fight forever. For when I met the marchers and what they were doing, it meant a lot to me. For they are history. So for historical people that my kids know that I've met them, I got to see them, to watch them break down and say that they had to give up or they was tired or they just wanted to go home because of the march and because of the person that they confided in to lead them in a good direction hurts so fucking bad. It's ridiculous. It hurts so fucking bad to hear JoJo say, that's why I gave up, because of the situations and because of the march. And when I say I've never felt a historical high like I felt when I met them, it was the most greatest feeling I ever felt in my life. So I didn't know Frank to even give a fuck about a Frank. I gave a fuck about everybody that was marching. And to hear these marchers say what the fuck they want to say, man, it hurts bad because every single one person, Vaun, we need every person. And every person that bags out is a person that we lose towards the fight. You know what I mean? And to hear people say that they gave up on the fight that I'm fighting because of this nigga, man, that shit kills me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I've never felt this type of feelings in my life when I seen this nation do what they do. And when JoJo said what he said, that's why I gave up. That's why I wanted to, you know what I mean? And for me and you and a lot of other people to know that this dude, this is a prime example that there is a person that people look up to that is setting our movement backwards. That's why we talk about it on live. That's why we speak on it. People think this is a game. Those people were in danger. They got shot at. They got, you know what I mean? Just because you're watching it doesn't mean that it's not serious. They walked through my state at night, cornfields, stirring up ruckus at night when some cities sleep. It is dangerous. This is a dangerous game. And those people went through some dangers when they didn't have to go through those dangers, Vaun. He could have led them in a better way. I personally wouldn't have did the walking at night, and I definitely wouldn't have did the waking up some of the cities that didn't do nothing wrong, because some of our cities, like just in Ohio, they go to bed. You know what I mean? And I understand that you're supposed to be marching, but it just hurts so bad to be involved and hear the marchers tell me the things that they tell me. And when my kids look up to what I do, and they look up to the marchers because I met them. And when they ask me questions about it, all the bad shit comes in my head. And then I have to, I don't know, man. I have to not really lie to my kids, but like, it wasn't a good turnout. So I just wanted to say that because it hurt my feelings, because JoJo's a good dude, man. And we don't need people giving up. And to know for a fact that we know the dude that's making people give up, it's just going to send us in a vicious fucking cycle, man. And it's like, how the fuck do we get rid of this dude is what I was going through my head. Like, fuck, what am I? I don't even, what am I, 38? Okay, so, you know, time going by, and this fight is going to take a while. And when we leave this earth, we need to leave it to the kids to do better. But we can't leave nothing to the kids if we got niggas like him that's making this fucking movement go backwards. Like, we're literally losing people because of this dude. And they want to talk about, Vaun, why are you going live about it? Or, Trent, why was you going live? Y'all need to this, that, and the rubber. No, let me explain to y'all something, okay? In this movement, what's not said could fucking hurt you. You know what I mean? Literally, this dude lived his life day to day, soap opera, live. And when we go live with the truth, we wrong. But if he go live with a lie, he's a fucking king. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And this nigga, the niggas got people like leaving the movement, bro. Like that's not what we doing this for. Every fucking person counts. Like literally, I don't give a fuck about what y'all say about Frank or none of this shit. I don't give a fuck about that button pushing bullshit. Like I literally would like to knock this nigga the fuck out because I'm not fighting this fucking hard for my own people to make this movement just as fucked up as these racist motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like JoJo, man. I love JoJo to death, man. He's my dude, man. And it just hurt me real quick to see him do something historical and feel bad about it. Like, there's people that feel bad about a historical thing they did because of this dumbass nigga, man. Like, and then there's people that say, well, why don't y'all get rid of him? Well, why do you keep going live, Vaun? Why do you this, that, and the other? Because it is our job to explain to y'all the good and the bad. It's our job to make you aware. You thought it was our job to just make you aware of good shit? Majority of this movement is fucking bad right now. It's our motherfucking job to tell you what the real deal is. And just because it's a black man does not make us look stupid. You know what I mean? Like this nigga's literally, everybody's literally paying for this nigga's livelihood. They're not paying. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Because I'm getting.
I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you good. You good. No, you good.
It actually just hit me, considering the thing that he put to Sean King and Tamika Mallory, claiming that he represent all these families and all these groups. Not only is he claiming to represent all these families, he's claiming to represent the protesters and the groups on the ground doing work. Now, let me tell you some of the, now through those messages, some of those messages in there, he talks about getting these grants and putting this paperwork together. He talks about having a resource hub without having the resources, right? The same shit he was trying to explain to me about how he wanted to be the person to get the building, and then I can move my program in his building and he get the funding and he gets some of it to me. That's how he's now moving over into activism, saying he represent all these groups. So give me the money and I'm gonna give it to the people on the ground, or I'm gonna direct where it go. See, he's moving, and this is what I talk about. It's in this game of activism, or just in general, man. The people who move and shake, who connected to the streets, who from the streets, they have to be the people who correct the streets, the people who fix the shit that's in the streets. But it's not gonna work if you got somebody who used to be a pimp who now figure, oh, let me transform my pimp into over here. And now I'm gonna pimp this game and pimp these people over here instead of these hoes out here. Let me scam and scheme instead of credit cards. I'm gonna scam and scheme over here. You know what I'm saying? And it's better. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what motherfuckers is doing. And that's the part that bothers me the most. Like I said, like, it's not just on the outside looking in or somebody just in passing that I know of. I've literally sat around with this man for years. I have sat and heard his ideas. I have sat and heard how he thinks about people, places, and things. And I'm seeing him make this shit come to fruition. And it ain't good. He don't have a good intention, bro. You know what I'm saying? So even with you sitting back trying to let him see why, even though you said all this shit and did all this shit, you can turn it around, bro. Like, you a smart motherfucker. You actually would be good for this shit if you wasn't on this bullshit. But a motherfucker want to stay stuck on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, bro, JoJo is young. You know, a lot of these young people, he's offended a lot of these young people. You know what I'm saying? He's offended Janiyah. Janiyah ain't even told her story. You know what I'm saying?
And we need them.
That's a 16-year-old.
We need them.
Brianna or whatever, Gianna, and all these kids, they're looking up seeing this shit. You have disrespected kids and teenagers. You have broken promises and let down teenagers and the people that's coming up under us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And we need them, man. We need them. The future.
We don't need them quitting. We don't need them giving up on this shit on us.
The future is very important. And when you're watching somebody fuck the future up, you know what? I'm going to say like this. I ain't going to say fuck right now, but right now is important. But the most important is who going to continue it. And when you can't, his labels are all fucked up. You can't be labeled an activist when you're not being active. with people in the community and trying to create longevity. Because you're active in protesting does not mean you're an activist. It means you're a protester. It means you're marching. And he, labels himself an activist, and it's affecting the kids, people, women. We need these women. We need all these women out here to stand up. We need everybody. But now that, I'm visually starting to see people are literally saying that's why those marchers were the historical face of hope. They were the historical face, just like with Martin Luther King, all of that. I guess it don't mean that much to people because we're living in it, and it's not nothing historically taught to us. You know what I mean? But they are history. To sit up and we all just physically, literally watched history. JoJo is history. He is a part of history. He is a part of the history books that your kids and everybody else is supposed to know about years on down the line. Say the reason he gave up is because of that leader. You know what I mean? That's deep. Y'all got to think past last year and this year. You have to think 20, 30, 40, 50 years ahead. And I hope we hear, but you know what I mean? JoJo and the rest of the marchers is a name now. That is a brand. That is the name. The marchers. Now we all march across the nation, but when they marched from Milwaukee or wherever they came from to DC on that actual day, they branded the name the marchers. And you're not seeing the marchers out here happy. You're not seeing them go live. You're not seeing them tell you anything but bad shit. You know what I mean? You're watching history with hurt feelings because of this man, and we crazy for feeling how we feel. You know what I mean? I was so excited to meet them and my kids and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to ask me later on down the line, Daddy, where the marchers at? What happened to the marchers? What's going on with the marchers? You know what I mean? This dude is not nobody we just hating on. We're passionate about the movement, and he is detrimental to our downfall. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. You know what I mean? I love Frank supporters. You know why? Because you guys are determined to support. Now, do I like who you support? No. But do I love the fact that you guys are like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I still like Cleveland Brown fans. Why? Because they're dedicated. You know what I mean? But if you take that dedication and open your eyes and put it towards people that really care about the future, because a lot of things with racism was I can't even say it. It was a generation implant for generations to go. We can't move on generations because we always stop after so many years because of some bullshit. We always have to start over. You know what I mean? This dude is fucking up some generational shit that I just want to punch this dude in the face. I don't care who support him or not.
It ain't gonna do no good, bro. And that's part of the reason
I
why
know
I
it
ain't
ain't.
with him, because at the end of the day, as you see, he's a frail dude. People feel bad for him. They feel like he get bullied. So it's not a win. This shit ain't a win for me. It's really not a win for me to even come on here and continue to do this. But it's not. It's with me again. I'm just doing this for myself, so I can sleep at night because I know that I stood up for these people and I helped them stand up for themselves. That's what matters to me. It don't matter if I lose people who want to watch my live, because half these motherfuckers don't even support the work that I'm doing. So it don't matter if they keep watching me or don't. I'm not doing this shit for views. It don't matter if I get 10 likes or if I get 100,000 likes. The amount of work I do in this community is going to remain the same. And when it comes from January 1st of this year to December 31st, ain't no motherfucker you can find that's going to outwork me in this motherfucking city or in any other one. You know what I'm saying? As far as the actual shit that I do for my community and in my city. You feel me? So that's where I'm at with it. Now, I'm gonna try to stick to the commitment of myself to no longer talk about this shit, but I also, it's going to be a conflict for me if this shit continue, bro. Because again, man, people that you're not getting the inboxes that I'm getting. I don't mean you, but I'm saying people in general, they
Yeah,
don't get the fucking calls I get or the inbox
yeah,
I get. People who've been really
yeah,
harmed, people who lost shit. That
yeah.
shit, right? You know what I'm saying?
So,
So
so I'm gonna say like this, Vaun, I don't want you to stop doing like this. This is why I'm gonna say why. Okay, I get tagged in a lot of things because people want to hear my opinion about police, racism, a lot of shit, right? So I get tagged in a lot of shit because a lot of people want to hear my opinion or they want to hear me rant about it or whatever. Our job, and I'm gonna keep on telling you this shit, our job, just because it's another black man or a leader, does not exclude them from being hazardous to the movement. This not towards you. This is me talking to the people and you a little bit. It is our job to make you guys aware of what is detrimental to the movement. We have to let you know about the police brutality. We have to let y'all know about racism. We have to let you know about the legislative system. And we also have to let you know about the leaders that are detrimental to this shit. So I thought about the same thing you thought about. Man, just let it go. Just let it go because he's another leader, this, that, and the other. Frank is not a fucking leader. If Frank was a leader, we wouldn't be watching historical people not want to be historical no more. Frank is not a fucking leader. And as long as Frank on bullshit, I'm going to call bullshit when I see it. You know why? Because Frank is a part of the bullshit we are battling in life. So if I was you, Frank piss you off and get on some bullshit, I say the same goddamn shit again. Frank ain't shit because Frank lived his life on live. And if we do not, this social media platform shit, Vaun, if we do not take the time to defend our